I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and
Okay, hello students, today is Friday and today we have to check again the keywords so we can study for our mini test that we have in Pleno, okay? The first word that we are going to check is going to be dethroned. That's, remember that dethroned is when a person quits the throne of a king, okay? That is dethroned. Second word is going to be herald, that is the messenger of the king, okay? Third word, it's reading, and remember that we check reading as the object that we are going to read, just the reading, okay? Later we have shame, which is the, oh my god, the shame, yes? Later we have shrewdness, that is going to be how clever you are, the intelligence, let's say, okay? Later we have withdraw, that is a synonym of remove, okay? Withdraw. Later we have beginning, that is the start of something. Do you remember? Beginning, the start. Biology, that is the science which study the human and the living process. Chemistry, that is the science which study the chemical process and the chemical elements and all of these things, yes? Later we have overpopulated, when we have a lot of people, overpopulated. Later we have scarce, when we don't have something, yes? Scarcity, when it's something, it's almost nothing, scarce, okay? Later we have shooter, that is the movement that, the shooter, yes, that is the shooter. Okay, later we have for instance, that is going to be something that is occurring in the moment, okay? However, to contradict two ideas, however, okay? Later we have in addition, that is going to add information. In addition, add information. In order to, it's going to give the purpose of something. For example, I play in order to be happy, okay? On the other hand, it's going to give another point of view, okay? Them is going to refer, is the personal pronoun for them, okay? For they, sorry, okay? At the moment that something is occurring, in this very moment, now, boss, that is the maximum authority of a place, the boss, yes, okay, customer, that is the person who consumes, who gets something, who is buying something, downward, something that goes down, a manager, that is the leader of a project or the person who thinks the ideas, that is the manager. Now, what is the difference between boss and manager? The boss is the maximum authority in a place, and the manager is the person who handles all the activities. But they are very similar, and sometimes they are the same person, the boss and the manager, yes? Okay, and the last word is shop assistant, that is the person who helps you to shop something, okay? I hope that you understand. You will have here the two videos of the two topics that we checked this week, and I see you Monday, the next video. Transitional words. What are the transitional words? Well, transitional words are words that will help us link two ideas. Yesterday we checked two transitional words, that is because and that is if. Okay, but today we are going to check a list of more transitional words. Now, depending on the word is going to be the use that we are going to give. Okay, I will start with the transitional words for the time or for the sequence. Okay, for example, we have first and we have second. Okay, these two transitional words are going to be used to enlist something in a description that you are giving. Most of the cases in a text or in a narrative, you are going to start with first, because you are going to say that the number one thing that occurred is the first. For example, first, I went to the cinema, and later and you continue your description, okay, first. And second, it's telling the order, that is the second thing that occurs in the narrative that you are expressing, okay? So those are the transitional words. Again, those are words that are going to link two ideas. Okay, we have other transitional words, for example, or phrases. I will go with two phrases that are going to explain the same situation but in another form. We have the first transitional phrase is in other words, and the second is on the other hand. Okay, both transitional words are going to be, phrases are going to be used to tell the same idea but in a different manner, but it's going to be the same. It's like saying the sky is blue or the sky is the color of the ocean. It's the same thing. No, I'm going to explain the same thing but in two different manners. So I link two ideas. For example, the sky is blue. In the other hand, the sky is the color of the ocean. Yes, those are two perspectives of the situation. Okay. Later we have such as, that is going to explain an example. Okay, so such as is going to explain an example. For example, I might tell, I love sports such as baseball, football, and volleyball. Yes, I am telling the examples of the sports that I love. Okay? Later we have also, that is going to give extra information. Also gives extra information. For example, I love peanuts and also I love chocolate. Yes, extra information. Later we have but, that is going to repel, is going to present how do you say, something different, something opposite is the word. An opposite thing is with but. Okay, so I say I love chocolate but I don't like Carlos Quinto. I mean, I have a clause for it. Yes, I reject. It's the other face of the coin that says, okay? And we have the word for example that is going to explain examples, of course. And we have nevertheless. Nevertheless is a little bit more confusing, but it's also to express something that you again, that is opposite, that is telling over a situation. I don't care this situation, but I do this. For example, we are living in a pandemic. Nevertheless, we continue learning English. Yes, I mean, yes, we have this situation, but we have this other situation. I mean, I don't care this situation. I still have tag questions. What are these tag questions? They are questions that are very, 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 very easy. I mean, and what is the purpose of a tag question? Tag question purpose is going to be to reinforce the information that you are giving. Okay, that is the purpose of the tag questions, to reinforce this information, to say yes or no. Okay, so today I will show you first. Okay, first thing, important thing in a tag question is to pay attention that every tag question that you set is going to be in the other form of the sentence that you are saying. What is this, teacher? Okay, I explain to you again. For example, if you say, she is my friend, okay, we are going to start with that sentence. She is my friend, okay? The tag question might be, isn't she? Why? We have to take the she is and we have to change it to a question in a negative form. That is the tag question. The tag question is asking, she is my friend, isn't she? I mean, is she my friend really or not? That is the purpose of a tag question. Again, she is my friend, isn't she? The tag question or the question tag, as some call it, is going to be isn't she? We have to complete or we have to ask for reinforced information with this tag, okay? So again, another example might be, I have 2 brothers, haven't I? Because the word have is going to be working, the verb have is going to be working individually. Remember that the verb have has like their own situation or their own clarity. Later we have, for example, another manner. Now, what happened with the sentence is negative? The question tag is going to be positive, for example, with the same idea. She isn't my friend. Is she? Yes, the question tag is going to be changing the order, creating a question, and changing to positive to negative or from negative to positive. Yes? Okay, now, what happens when we don't have auxiliary or when we don't have a verb to be? For example, I play soccer. How can you ask a question with play? Very easy. Remember that every time that we have a question in present, we are going to use the auxiliary do. But in this case, if I write do, it's present and present, positive and positive. No, it's impossible. I have to change it to the negative, right? So, I play soccer, don't I? Because I am saying, I play, I do it. So, don't I might be the question tag, okay? Another sentence, for example, if you say, no, for example, I don't play soccer. Do I? Yes, because the question tag is going to ask, I do it or no? If you are saying that not, the question tag goes to the positive. So again, when the sentence is positive, the question tag is going to be negative. When the sentence is negative, the question tag is going to be positive.